Hi everybody, it's me Ryan, and today I'm bringing you guys a tutorial on how to mod your Call of Duty World at War solo campaign and solo Nazi zombies. The reason why I say solo is because this does not work on co-op online anymore. It used to, but no longer. The reason why I'm making this video is because a few days ago, about 2 days ago, I started doing this, and I was telling my friends all about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll try to find a way to get around it. Well, I couldn't, unfortunately. Because of the patch, there's no way to get around it, so I told them, well, how about I just tell you guys what programs to download, or, all that stuff. They were just nervous, to do it, and they're like, oh, we don't know what programs to use, and I don't want to mess up my save game. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to make this video for them. This is really easy to do, and doesn't really take long at all once you start getting the hang of it. So first what we need to do is on the dashboard, we're doing this via USB. Sorry I didn't mention that. We're going to go to our games on our flash drive. I have just some mostly downloadable content and arcade games. Okay, so you see here I have my World at War save game that I made today. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to show you guys how to get a new save game, which isn't hard at all. I recommend, if you don't care about your save game, just go ahead and do this on your main account. If you do care, make a different account, just make a second account, and then have a save game on there, test it out, and just until you get the hang of it. That's what I did, even though I knew what I was doing. I just wanted to make sure, because there was a piece of software I never used before, even though it was pretty easy to use. I just wanted to be, didn't want to mess anything up. Okay, so we go to our main menu, and select your flash drive as your save device. Guess what we're going to be saving our game to. Go to Solo, and you see I don't have a continue. I just have new game and mission select. Hit new game, OK, and whatever difficulty, I just put on recruit. I sped it up here to save on time because I needed to fit in the 15-minute time limit for YouTube. Okay, then when this comes up, I usually wait for all this stuff to appear right here. And also there will be, you've seen the the saving thing come up at the top where it says saving. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to pause it, save and quit, save and quit. This takes us back to our main menu, and this created our save game because it needed a piece. It created a piece of memory, if you will, to reference back to whenever you wanted to continue your campaign. So it had all your checkpoints and all that. Okay, so we're going to go to our flash drive again, Games, World at War. You see, there's my save game right here. Okay, so now that we have our save game, we can go ahead and take our USB and plug it into our the computer, and I will meet you guys on the computer in a few seconds. Okay, so here we are on the PC. So before we get started, I highly recommend that you go into the description and download what I call my modding suite. Now the reason why I call it my modding suite is that over time I've gathered various modification programs, codes, explorers, and a whole bunch of other things, and instead of just having them all scattered over my desktop, I decided to put them in one folder. And that's the folder that I was using for my personal use, but I'm releasing to you guys to help you guys out. It comes with a whole bunch of programs, so whenever you download it and you extract it, you come up, if you open it up, this is what you get here. Okay, so these two are zipped, as you can see, these two here. These are for if any of these get erased, you have a backup. The other ones, unfortunately, I couldn't get anything for. These are the DVAR names for a program that we're going to use later, but doesn't really pertain to new modders, only people that know what they're doing. Okay, so and this is not for 10th Prestige for like World at War. This is for Modern Warfare 2 split screen only. This is I just felt like modding my split screen to 10th Prestige. It's not really that hard to do. Okay, the two folders we're going to be mainly focusing on is the World at War modded zombies and the modding folder. So first, let's go into the modding folder. Oops. Okay, here we go. And you see two programs here. These are both USB Explorers. That's why I put them out here. I highly recommend USB Explorer. I haven't even tried this one yet. That's why I recommend this, because I know how to use it. And it's just, from what I've heard, it's just easy to use. other than this one. Okay, so you're going to need to open that up. Once you open it up, here's what it looks like. Okay. Then you're going to go into the mods folder. And you see we have a bunch of things here. We have Explorer Extreme. This is another exe for the USB Explorer with no icon for some reason. Audio, Horizon, Easy GT, and Profile Editor. And I believe there's something. Oh, these are just drivers. Never mind. Sorry. So you have everything here that you need to mod your save games, your gamer score, your gamer tag. A whole bunch of things you can do with all the stuff that I've provided. But what we want out of this folder is a program called Audio. Okay, so that takes a little while to load, and this is what it looks like once it's finished loading. You'll have a few things, something here, and you have a chat box here and update box here. You just X out of all of them to get this. So I'm going to minimize this, and we're going to go back into the main folder and go to the World at War Nazi Zombies. Well, modded zombies. Now here, you should not see these. You should see another subfolder called World at War Modded Zombies. Just sorry about that. Just open it up anyway. So here you see we have all 4 zombie maps that were released for World at War. So a lot of the tutorials that I see focus on Deriz, the 3rd zombie map. So, but with this, if you don't have any map packs, you can just do Notch Your Own Toten or any of the other ones, if you do have any map packs. And also comes with COD tool, which is what we're going to actually be using to mod our save. And here's what COD tool looks like whenever you open it up. Okay, you can't select anything because we don't have a save game dragged into it. Okay, so you have all this, just store it away if you plan on doing anything else with this in the future. So to recap, we need USB Explorer, Audio, and also COD tool opened up. Okay, so to get started, we need to get our save game out of our flash drive and onto our desktop. So we go into USB Explorer, go to File, Open Device, and one or two things should pop up. You could have the name.txt like I do, or you could just have the content. There's nothing wrong with having 2 or only 1. So what you're going to do is go into Content. Now this is where it can get a little bit tricky if you have a bunch of things saved on your flash drive. What I did, I have a lot of save games, and I transferred them all to my main memory unit, and these are just the add-ons and stuff. Just go through, this is World of War, for example. I already know where it is. You click on it, keep clicking until you get what is a savegame.svg, and if I were to go back out, let's say I clicked on the wrong one, I don't know what it is, it would come up, there'd be nothing here. Okay, so we're going to go back, and we're going to go back into our save game. You're going to hit extract. It's basically pulls it off your flash drive, makes a copy of it basically, and you can put it on your desktop. So save it to your desktop. Little bar is going to run up here. Okay, so on the desktop you see the savegame.svg pop up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drag this into Audio. Okay, drag it in. Did it drag? Oh, it's loading. Maybe. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, these programs don't like to run at top speed when I am using Camtasia. I'm just going to expand this window all the way. Okay. I repeat, do not do anything to any of this unless you know exactly what you're doing. Do not change the image, don't edit the file, don't do anything else. Just leave it how it is, or else you will completely mess up your save game, and this could possibly cause problems in the future. Okay, so we're going to minimize Audio for a minute. We're going to go into the modding folder once again, to modded zombies, then to your modded zombies again, and pick your map. I'm going to do Shinonuma, it's my favorite, and you see here we have just some different things, some different save games. If you just want to use the presets, if you want to use check this stuff out, just use this. I'm just going to use the default that it came with. Just drag this into COD tool. How I did that, I just tapped it, just kind of like hovered over it, and just put it into COD tool. Okay, so now this is going to load up all the information, and you see a bunch of things are highlighted now. So I'm going to take you guys through most of this stuff. Okay, so here we have our player, which would be you, or your partner if you're doing split screen. You can have infinite health, unlimited ammo. Sorry about that. Infinite breath for snipers. Super melee, which I'll go over whenever I show the gameplay. You can disable crouching. Infinite swim time, which would be used for campaign. Super bayonet, glide sprint, unlimited sprint, and extended clip. Okay. I'm going to deselect glide sprint because I don't really like it that much. So down here we have our player speed. If you want to leave us all normal, just click on default in the boxes. But I don't want it normal. Just set your player speed to something neat. I have it at 330, and the sprint speed is you take your player speed and multiply that by whatever's on this variable is. I have it 2.4, so I'll be going 2.4 times faster whenever I sprint. Actually, I'm going to put that down to 1.7. I don't know why I picked 1.7. Anyway, jump height, it can be from 0, not jumping at all, to 999, which is like a moon jump, I guess, if you're on the moon. And backup speed is how fast you back up. I highly recommend that you leave this at 1.0, just so you move forward and backward evenly without no speed changes at all. But if you want to, you just shoot this up. If you wanted to keep it normal, just 1.0. And last stand time, this will be used for co-op, split screen campaign. I mean, 9.99. You can have no last stand time at all, or you can have all the time in the world. Okay, next tab, display. Okay, so you guys see that I am speeding through a lot of this. I actually speed through about like 90% of the options, just because I was taking the time to explain everything and what it does. So in order to fit into the YouTube 15-minute time limit, I had to speed through all of this. But if you guys have any questions about any setting or variable that you do not understand, go ahead and leave me a comment. I will try to respond in a timely fashion. And here I'm going to say about the Advanced tab. Don't mess around with it. I'm going to tell you right now, it will really mess you up. So once you have everything set to what you want, go ahead and hit Save Changes. And it's going to rehash and resign it for you. And it's going to say Done, Modded, Rehash, and Resign. Hit OK. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our save game here, and we're going to drag it into Modio with our other save game, and drag it in here. And I like to keep my regular save game off to the left, and keep my modded game save off to the right. Now what you're going to do, you're going to see a bunch of zeros here. So what you're going to do is just go to your profile ID, right-click, or highlight it, right-click it, copy it, paste it. And same with the device ID, copy it, and paste it. Okay, so we're done with this. This is our actual game save. This is the modded one, like we just pasted into. Okay, so we're going to hit Rehash and Resign. And it's going to beep, or like, I don't know if that's a beep. I hit it twice, just because I want to. You don't have to. Anyway, okay, one more time. Okay, I didn't hear the beep the second time. Okay, so we're going to minimize this, and we're going to go back into USB Explorer. And see, we still have our save game in here, which is what we loaded up into it, which is our starting campaign. Just go ahead and hit delete on that. So it'll take it out. And you say, oh, why am I deleting my save game? This isn't right. What you're going to do is going to take in the folder, hopefully if you still have it up, take the save game, you just edit it in Modio and COD tool, and just drag it in here. And it's going to inject it into here, or you can just click on inject. Okay. Oh, before I say anything further, do not change this name. Do not change it. It will I won't say highly, it will just mess up, because it cannot read anything other than this name as a save game file. Okay, I tend to wait 20 to 30 seconds after injecting to take out my flash drive, just because it seems like if I just take it right out, it likes to corrupt my files. So that's probably good enough. You can take out your flash drive now and put it back into your Xbox, and I will see you guys back at the Xbox now.